students, welcome back to my channel. In last video we had studied type number 1 under nth term of an AP. If you remember, what was that type? If the given sequences, the given is the what sequences, and with the help of that AP we need to find out the nth term. So in today's video we are going to study type number 2 under that topic. So what is basically type number 2? If nth term are given to us, with the help of nth term we have to find out the sequences, or we can say that AP. So to understand the concept, to understand type number 2, let's consider two examples. So what is given in the first question? We need to determine the AP. What we need to do? We have to find out the sequences, or we can easily say that we need to determine the AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So with the help of the given terms, we need to calculate the AP. We need to determine the sequences. So how you are going to find out the answer? How you are going to find out the solution for the given question? So let's begin with the solution number A. Solution 1. What you need to do? Simply, if it is related to nth term, so you have to write down the formula. So which formula you are going to apply for the nth term? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. If you remember this formula, already we had discussed this formula in last lecture or last video. Am I right? Now, with the help of this formula, what is given in the question? Third term is 5. So, n value is given. Third term means what? How we are going to represent third term? A3 is equal to A plus the value of n is 3. 3 minus 1 into D, which is equal to 5. Third term value is 5. So can I write A plus 2D is equal to 5? This should be your first equation. Okay. Similarly, as per the given data, seventh term is 9. So how we are going to represent that? N is equal to 7. So A7 is equal to A as it is plus n is 7 minus 1 into D. Next step would be what? You will be getting, which is equal to, the value is what? 9. So A plus 7 minus 1 is 6D is equal to 9. Let's consider this is equation number 2. Now we have two equations with us. So simultaneously you have to solve both the equation, and then you will be getting A and D ka value. So let's consider this is A plus 2D is equal to 5 and A plus 6D is equal to 9. So how you are going to perform this? How you are going to solve by simultaneous equation? You have to subtract second equation from first equation. So if you are going to subtract second equation from first equation, what you will get? You will be getting, this will get cancelled. Plus 2D minus 6D will be minus 4D is equal to minus 4. D is equal to 1. So what is the value of D? D is equal to 1. Now you can substitute D is equal to 1 in any equation to get the value of A. So if you are going to substitute D is equal to 1 here, so what you will get? A plus 2 into 1 is equal to 5. So A is equal to 5 minus 2, which is equal to 3. So what is the value of A? A is equal to 3. Now with the help of this condition, or with the help of this values, we need to determine an AP. So how we are going to determine the AP? So as you know that the first term represented by letter A. So the first term in AP is what? 3. The difference is 1. So what would be the next term? 4. So if you are going to take the difference between the two consecutive number, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So simply next term would be 5, 6, 7 and so on. So I hope you have understood how to determine an AP with the help of given nth term. So let's consider the solution B. Now you have to find out, you need to determine the AP whose fourth term is 13 and eighth term is 29. So how you are going to proceed? What would be the first procedure that you need to follow? The first procedure will remain same. You have to write down the formula, that is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Am I right? With the help of this formula, now you need to check the given data. What is the given data? Fourth term is 13. So can I write A4 is equal to A plus 4 minus 1 into D is equal to 13. After solving, you will be getting A plus 4 minus 1 is 3D is equal to 13. Consider this is equation number 1. Similarly, the second data is what? As per the given data, eighth term is 29. So how you are going to represent that? A8 is equal to A plus 8 minus 1 into D, which is equal to 29. So A plus 7D is equal to 29. Let's consider this is equation number 2. Now solve simultaneous equations and then find out A and D ka value. So after solving this equation, you need to subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1. So if you are going to subtract, what you will get? A plus 3D is equal to 13. A plus 7D is equal to 29. And simply you need to perform the subtraction. If you are going to subtract, this A will get cancelled out. What is remaining? Minus 4D is equal to minus 16. So what is the value of D? The difference is, the common difference between the two consecutive number is 4. With the help of D, you can substitute D is equal to 4 in any one of the equation. You will be getting A ka value. So A plus 3 into 4, which is equal to 13. A is equal to 13 minus 12, which is equal to 1. So the first term in an AP is start with 1 and the difference is 4. So simply add them. 1 plus 4 is 5, because if you are going to take the difference between the two consecutive number, it should be 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Simply next would be 9, next is 13 and so on. So I hope you have understood type number 2. What is basically type number 2? We need to determine an AP with the help of nth term. In type number 1, we had studied if the AP is, the sequences are given to us, how to find out the nth term. So in next type we'll find out how to calculate, how to determine the value of n with the help of the given sequences. So please keep watching, keep learning, keep smiling. See you in the next video. Please do like, share, comment and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Good day.